my little green friend? Or should I say charbroiled?
Not cool, dude. Not cool.
We've fallen a little bit behind. You're going to need to pick up the pace.
Let's see. I have no head. You tortured and burnt me. And now you want me to do the work of 3 dudes.
Precisely.
How about you bring back Logano and Mrucz?
How about you shut the up and get back to work?
Psst, Gilliland.
Yeah, what's up, Laney, dude?
We're planning something we want you to be a part of. Come to this address tonight to find out more. 800 likes and you will all be invited to the party. There'll be nacho cheese and lots of liquor. You're gonna want to be there. Shout out to Shiro for designing this Dale Earnhardt 98 throwback. Gas can water sponsored Ford number 80. Look, buddy, it's you on the hood. Ah, gas can water, get one. Also be sure to get your ass on over to the Mrucz store. Link is down in the description. We're gonna be headed to the Talladega today, so I cannot think of a better paint scheme to be racing than this one. Guaranteed victory. Today's race, you don't even need to watch it, but please still watch it. If you'd like to design me a paint scheme for this NASCAR 15 career, all you gotta do is join my Discord. Discord link is down in the description. In the Discord, you'll find a career mode section. In there, you'll find the info that you need to make a scheme in NASCAR 15 and also a submissions tab. Make your scheme in NASCAR 15 on PC, export that file, import it into the submissions tab, and it could be chosen for an upcoming episode of 15 career mode. Thank you, Shiro, for this gas can water number 80. We're in a little bit of a bind right now with Team Moobski. Things aren't going particularly well. We're running like the big ol' crapola, so today's race at the Talladega comes at the perfect time. Probably we'll have to square off against Redneck Jesus at the Talladega, another track he's freaking good at. He was also good at Richmond. He won Richmond. He leads the points. Biffy's up there. Giggles Logano. Sideburn Fever. Yeah, Paul frickin' Menard is third in points. This is the year of the ass backwards. You've got a lot of drivers in the chase right now that you wouldn't typically expect to be, like Alligator. He's 10th in the standings. You have him up there, but then you scroll through. Jummy's down in 24th in the standings. You got Mick Douche back at 37. Okay, that's not completely nuts, but what about Jeff Gordon Ramsay? And Bushy isn't up to 37th. He's still in last. Bro, you gotta take that one off. It's the 8 car. He's racing the 8 car. Plenty of folks looking at the Talladega as an opportunity race. Others could definitely lose their good standing in the standings with a bad run here. We've had some pretty mediocre runs 3 out of the last 4 weeks. We gotta turn that around. We're definitely in the camp of looking at this as an opportunity. Last season, a year ago, we ran this race and there was a catastrophic meltdown on the final lap. Will we see something similar like that today? I'd say the chances of that are pretty freaking high. Let's see if it happens. Let's get the video started. Let's go! I gotta tell you, I really enjoy when the races line up. Back from 2015 on the schedule to 2026 on the schedule. They're running the Talladega this weekend. Here we are running it this week. It kind of makes me feel like, yeah, there's a lot of shit about NASCAR that just kind of sucks now. It isn't as good as it used to be, but there's still like a connection to its old self. And maybe the good days could come back. I have no idea how Shiro does it, but this is like a dead-on balls-ass replica. The only thing I'm remotely interested in doing here in this qualifying session, not moving through all the rounds. I just want to start the race with some folks up behind me so I don't lose the draft. Take a moment to think about how insane it is that NASCAR actually decided to do group qualifying at the Talladegas and the Daytonas. Never say that NASCAR won't do anything for ratings. I don't have anybody remotely to draft with, and I'm hoping, if I simulate the rest of this, that I actually have some folks up behind me. Let's find out if that's the case.
That's a good spot. We just gotta get a little bit
Hopefully
faster for the
4 cars is enough.
Welcome to the world's fastest super speedway, Talladega, Alabama, and Fox Sports coverage of the Aaron's 499.
You know, Mike, everybody complains about restrictor plates on these cars at Daytona and Talladega. The cars may be restricted, but the racing isn't, Mike. It's going to be wild and crazy today. You better hang on to your helmet.
With Darrell, will we see hack racing or the two-car tandem?
I think you'll see a combination of both, but I think the guys that can break out at the end, a two-car tandem, that's what will win this race.
Talladega has a great history of thrilling action, and for some reason it tends to favor first-time winners. Wonder if we'll get one of those this afternoon.
Boogity, boogity, booty! Come on, buddy, give me a show. Let's go racing, boys and girls.
Thank you, Darrell! Talk about a wacky qualifying session. The Rhinestone Cowboy up on the pole, and I saw Patrick Starr qualified in the top 5. I am hoping that the spirit of Dale Sr. carries me to the lead in this number 80. We're underway at the Talladega. You gotta be kind of terrified. After that big old wreck that we had here a year ago, what on earth could potentially happen? What could be waiting out there for us today? Another big one like that, with cars flying through the air, I wouldn't be surprised. This is a long-ass race. There's a lot of time for a lot of chicanery to take place. Cars flipping end over end. The destruction of this 80 car could be imminent. I hit that by accident. I had like a nervous twitch right there. I thought that I was gonna wreck out the race car. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, let's okay, we caught some air. Let me make sure the hood isn't flaming, so I don't think we're gonna DNF here. We should be able to continue. God, I hope so. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's not even gonna. Where's my goddamn caution flag? There ain't no fucking way! I don't think so, baby! Thank you! These bitches didn't want to put the yellow out for a flying number 80. I flew in the air too, but Vicks Vapor Rub gets the yellow. Well, there wasn't a lot of time after I hit the wall, but I'm fairly certain that I heard some ticking from the motor. So I got a pit to fix that. Bullshit. With how quick they are to throw a caution button for, I don't know, underwear spinning at Kansas. I spun too! No, yellow. I'm sorry, Shiro. I already fucked up the gas can. It looks more like an oil can now. Highly concerned at the moment that I'm gonna lose the draft right here. I gotta try my hardest to make sure that that doesn't happen. And by try my hardest, I pretty much just mean shift up through the gears. Don't miss a shift. Don't you put me in the wall. I need folks behind me. I need folks that I can draft with here. I think by me getting to the outside a little bit of the 2, the 47, that slowed him down just a skosh. So now I'm going to have a little bit of drafting help, which is nice. We'll be all right. We're in the draft. We can work our way forward now. Let's try not to cut off anybody. Get hooked into the wall. Little bit of an ugly start, but that doesn't mean our whole race has to look like crap. We've been sliding backwards in the points here for the last few weeks. We gotta stop the bleeding. Bitch, it didn't take them very long to go 4 wide, 3 wide, did it? Everyone is pedaled down at the moment. No one is lifting. I wasn't even really able to get a run on any of these cars in front of me because everyone's going so damn fast. It's only the outside line that got kind of checked up and I was able to fly past a whole buttload of them. Oh dear God, I should not be in the middle, should I? 4 wide, 4 wide's a bad spot to be. How about Cyborg Fever up front? The 51 up front, proving that they're contenders this year. Oh no. Jumba, how you doing? Jumba, is your red car a prediction for what is going to happen to a lot of us by the end of this race? No! We're all going to be coated in blood! Fuck! Okay, that could have been worse. We lost the 46. It says he's a lap down. That's freaking unfortunate. I'm gonna try to bump draft his teammate a little bit. I caused that. I feel bad about that. I shouldn't have been in the middle of that shit. Okay, I mean, I was willing to help you, but bro, you gotta be wanting to help yourself. I feel some odd synchronicity with the 3 car here today. Here this afternoon. Like maybe him and I could do some serious freaking work together. Or I'm just gonna pass him and I'm gonna show him what a real race car driver looks like. Definitely a lot of cars took a whole heaping load of damage right there. If you look at the mini-map, things are already getting separated. They were 3 wide for the lead after 1 lap on the last restart. A lot of cars have damage from that big one. It's going to take them a few pit stops to get the cars fixed back up again. Jeff Gordon Ramsay, this Rainbow Warrior bitch. I'm looking to curb stop this fucking fool in my Dale Senior throwback. I'm out front drinking champagne. He's drinking chalky milk. They're in second spot. But we still have a fair amount of cars up around the front of the field. Still a lot of people to do battle with. But the field has thinned for sure, big time, after that turn 3 skirmish. And Jebadouche wants some of it. You're picking a fight with something, with a King Cobra, a fight you cannot win. Now, I have on ×4 tire wear, ×2 on the fuel use. Yep. So, to make it, in order to make it the rest of the way, probably like 1 more pit stop is all we would need. I'm not totally positive what the whole field is done or has done up to this point. How the hell are you and I driving away? My shitbox and your shitbox combined for 1 ultra shitbox. I'm definitely looking at 1 more pit stop to make it. They probably could do the same. What on earth is happening at the moment? You got a BK Racing piece of crap. And Team Mrucz hasn't been anything to get that excited about. This is odd. It's not like he's even bump drafted me. He's trying to get around me. Where are you going? I thought we had something nice. Something the good. I've lost my shits. That's gonna bring everyone back to me. I don't know if this front end is legal anymore. Well, I guess the 26 just got sick and tired of dominating the crap out of everything. They're back. I just noticed that I have the car radar turned off. We don't need it. We don't need that shit. I can feel the air coursing through my hair underneath my helmet. I know where everybody is on this racetrack at any given moment. I don't need no stinking car radar. Oh, fuck! We're good. Who put that wall there, am I right?
Okay, let's go.
Ow!
Whoa, close call. Great save, man.
That wasn't a close call. I hit the fucking wall. That Ty Dillon wouldn't know. Good driving if it came up and hit him in the steering wheel. This ain't good. We gotta slow him down a little bit. Ah! Oh, God! What the hell happened to him? There was a little bit of a wall pop. That wall came spring-loaded. We're under attack out here. I need someone that I can push. That I can push along, shove along, and I can get back to the back bumper of the 33 with so I can fuck his ass. If we could get, like, these 2 groups coagulated like a clump of blood cells forming a scab, then all of us can work together and we can reel down that lead pack that has Mrucz scooting boogied away. I have my eyes peeled for a bitch in a Cheerios Chevy. He's gonna be drowning in gas can water bottles. I don't know if I should be the one in charge of leading the brigade to run down anybody. Because I'm, let's say, a little bit aggressive. And these guys don't seem fully capable to withstand my pushes. That punk B-hole is in the lead now. Well, now it's easier to understand where the hell he's at and where I need to be. I got a pair of brass knuckles that have a date with his teeth. Where you going, Patrick Star? You gotta hit the gas. I got a Roman candle that has a shipping address printed on it. It says Ty Dillon's asshole. We're getting there. This is actually working, all of us drafting together. It's gonna be one fatty of a group here in a moment. All of us packed on top of each other like sardines in a can. Someone's gonna have to bust out the lube. We're gonna be uncomfortable in a moment. Based upon that 5-car rolling off of pit road, makes me think there are gonna be other folks that are gonna need fuel here in a moment, and we're gonna be one of them. Maybe we can't make it nearly as far as I thought we might could. On top of the 33, shit, I didn't mean to do that. I need to do something with this 24. Not because he's done anything to me, but because he's the Rainbow Warrior, and I hate Skittles. Shit, man, I'm sponsored by Gas Can Water, and I didn't do the mid-race report. Welcome to Michael Mruczbusiness mid-race report presented by Gas Can Water, everyone. So today, we got a couple of people on our hit list. This guy gotta be fucking kidding me.
Guess it's gonna happen when you race hard. Unlucky, buddy.
That just wasn't your day out there. But don't let it get you down, man. We just need to work on finishing races and picking up some more points.
All right. Maybe the spirit of Dale Earnhardt took over in a way that I should not have let him to. I tried to intimidate, but I'm like not really the intimidator. I'm more of the impersonator, and I am shit at it. God, that's fucking depressing. I led 5 laps, and I had the fastest lap. You know, I really thought that maybe this was gonna be a turnaround day for us, but it turned out not to be. The only thing that turned around was my race car. A couple of times. And that time right there that you could see up behind the shits was completely avoidable. Somehow a couple bitches wound up a lap down. I mean, I guess that's not completely crazy if you lose the draft. This just has a Roman candle up his ass. That can't be comfortable. A 13th for a Richard Childress Chevy in 2026 is pretty promising. Oh, you mean that guy? Right in there! That one! The motherfucker that I wrecked! The Rainbow Warrior Skittles motherfucker! Ouch! Of course they would place us, even though points are completely out of whack, but for some reason, we get placed right next to each other in the standings. I feel like that's just a way to spite me. We've never been this low at this point in the season on points. At least not to my recollection. We're not in 24th, we're in 17th. That means we're like at a point where now we need to fall back on our win in order to make the chase, which is crazy. I've always had enough points. Jeff Gordon Ramsay will race for a championship. This game doesn't adhere to the top 30 rule. As long as you have a win, you'll be in, unless there are 17 different winners, which we're on pace for that. I believe so far we've had eight different winners. P-Brain, Redneck Jesus, they're the only 2-time winners, so 8 through 10 weeks. I can see in the next 16 weeks we could find another 8 or 9. But there's the top of the shits. 312 Redneck Jesus has out front. We're sitting on okay. Holy fucking shit. That's 74 points behind. That's way more than a full race. Scroll down through here. Bushy has finally moved. To finally have a little bit of movement out of the 18. He's no longer in last. Hooray! He's in 36th. The new last place driver is going to be Old McDowell, E-I-E-I-O. Okay. I don't even fully understand how I was able to wreck out with the way I hit the wall. It was such a, pussy-footed kind of accident right there. Can we just, can we get something a little bit better?
Handful of cars taking out in that wreck.
Yeah, bitch, hit the wall! If I'm going to destroy Shiro's beautiful Dale Earnhardt throwback, then I want to do it with a little bit of style. Where we're headed next week is going to be Kansas, and then we're going to have the All-Star break. Okay, so I really got to get my crap together. Got to start racking up some points. Got to get some consistency back. We're consistently running like shit. That's not the consistency that I'm looking for. Next week, we'll rack them up again, and hopefully have a better turn of events. That's gonna do it. It feels kind of shit that I wrecked out that soon. I made it to the mid-race report. Hopefully next week I can complete the whole distance. Thank you for watching. I love you. Ow. Shiro, I'm so sorry. I'll see you in the next video that I make, everyone. Goodbye!